Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the basement. Welcome to Duster Club. This is happening because of one thing. This is happening because of you, the Duster community. I was thinking last night, like, why is this happening on such a large scale? Guys, we are really starting to take off. And it dawned on me there's two key things I think that underline why we feel so good about UFD, so good about our community. Number one, we are based on goodness. And number two, we are based on fairness. We are based on transparency. But at the end of the day, guys, I can sit down here and talk to you till I'm blue in the face. You know that. But what really matters is you. What really matters is what you're doing as a community. And the community is made up of us, you, right? I'm down here talking, but we are connected via this web. I guess that's why they call it the World Wide Web. I never thought about that. But this web of relationship, this web of connection in family, the sense of belonging, a shared sense of belief. But I want to review one very important thing with you that maybe we don't talk about enough, and I think could become even more important as we move into the coming months. And we've got, of course, a ton more news items, big things going on with UFD that we do need to talk about. But first, my disclaimer, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Don't buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or do during this live stream. But as you know, Unicorn Fart Dust does represent Susie and I's largest single investment. So we're aligned with you. Like, we are part of the group, but we're not any better or any worse than anybody else out there. Again, guys, this is a community of people, and you guys are doing incredible things, okay? Things that I could have never thought of on my own. I would have never thought of the Beanie Buddy giveaway that's going on right now. Oh, and by the way, let's go take a look at that before we forget. Hold on here. We'll come back to this in 1 second. Let me find the Beanie Buddy. There it is. And here we go. Okay. Today's the last day of the Beanie Buddy giveaway. All you have to do is give away 100 beans. You can go to Emma Bear's profile and post here and look at all the rules, and it's not complicated. Just give away 100 beans. You get entered into this awesome raffle that we're going to announce the winners on Wednesday, the 5th. But look at this, guys. Somebody's going to win a Ledger Flex. Hold on a second. Let me show you this because I love my Ledger Flex. There it is right there. You can win one of these from Ledger, who's now sponsoring us, sponsoring Ron's Basement. And I'm going to tell you, I am in love with the Ledger Flex. It's a hardware wallet. You guys know a lot more about that than I do, but I can tell you that just even at the level that I'm at with my knowledge of crypto, it was really super easy to set up this Ledger Flex. I'm using the Ledger Live app, which is also awesome. So lots to check out there. You can win one, right? Just you have to enter. There it is. Hold on. There we go. Enter the giveaway, the Beanie Buddy giveaway. And it's a great way for us to get new dusters. We're getting more and more dusters by the day. You can also win. Somebody's going to win 10,000 beans. 4 people are going to win 5,000 beans. And 10 dusters will win 1,000 beans. So much going on right now in our community. You know, we had a DJ over the weekend. We've got the Duster promotional vehicle being made. This is a community-driven project. And guys, yeah, come on, right? We're growing. we grew during a difficult time. Please, I want you. Horns up. I forgot. I need a shock collar so you guys can remind me of certain things we need to say. Horns up, Dusters. Okay, we are doing awesome. You are doing awesome. Please keep up the great work. I thought this was a wonderful, wonderful little post. Here we go. This is simple, but this sums up what's going on. It says so many UFD, Unicorn Fart Dust holders are going to outtrade you by not trading. And I love that artwork. This came from our friend Pacemaker. And I think what he's saying there is real simple, right? And a lot of us have realized that. Look, I'm a little bit older. I learned that lesson the hard way when I was younger, trying to be a real active trader, trade in, trade out, like make money, scalp, whatever you want to call it. It's a lot easier. And you just might want to consider this. I will never tell you what to do. But for me, what I've learned, it's a lot easier to buy something that I have a strong level of conviction in, and that includes unicorn fart dust, and just hold on to it. Think about the two options. You can go out there and try to trade. You know what that's like. We've all been there, right? You're staring at the chart all day long. You're anxious, and you're probably going to lose money. I mean, statistically, that's the fact. I'll raise my hand. I never really did great when I tried to be a active trader. You got to be right so many times and wrong, and it's crazy. Or the other option is you can find something you believe in, park your funds there, and not have to deal with all that stress. Now, there's no guarantee. I can't give anybody, I don't have a crystal ball, but I know, like, if I'm into unicorn fart dust, that's where I don't have to deal with all the anxiety of trading, and I can be part of an awesome community. Thanks to you. You did this. Yeah, you, my fellow dusters. Okay. But guys, what's the most important thing that I think that is a common theme within our community? And that is being diamond hooved. And maybe I don't talk about it often enough, but being diamond hooved, like buy the beans, hold the beans. Think how simple that is. I'm telling you, here's a great example I happen to have next to me. Since there's only 999 million beans, the more of us who buy the beans and hold the beans, right? We had our friend Vincent. What a great guy from Holland who was here in the basement with me last night. He put a couple beans, big beans in there. But the more of us that buy the beans and hold the beans, we're going to get to a situation where there will be a bean shortage. There will be, what's the word? I'm going to quiz you. When there's no more beans left, what have we achieved, dusters? You know what we've achieved. We've achieved a beanopoly. And at that point, the only thing that fixes a beanopoly is price, right? The price of beans. So keep up the great work. You guys are doing unbelievable work. Let's go take a look at the big news story. This is interesting. We're going to look at the big crypto announcement over the weekend. But look, let's look at it through the lens of mainstream media. Look, you guys are killing it on crypto Twitter. No doubt about it. This is unbelievable what we're doing, okay? But we can become a bit of an echo chamber. So let's go out into mainstream media and see what they're saying about what's going on with crypto and what was announced over the weekend. So we're going to go to Reuters, I like to call them from time to time. I've got a few things highlighted here, and I need to share the proper tab, which I did. Okay. Reuters headline this morning: Trump names cryptocurrencies in strategic reserve, sending prices up. There's President Donald Trump. In green, Trump names Bitcoin, Ether, XRP, Solana, and Cardano for strategic reserve. Obviously, we have a keen interest in all crypto, but in particular, Solana. And I think it was a surprise to a lot of us that Solana was named now as we are part of the United States strategic crypto reserve. That is good for Solana. That is good for meme coins that are based on Solana. And I think that includes us, UFD. Bitcoin and Ether rose 10%. Trump has moved quickly to back crypto industry policy priorities. Got a few more things highlighted for you. In purple, Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency by market value, was up more than 11% to almost 95,000 on Sunday afternoon. Ether, the second largest crypto, was up about 13%. In yellow, the total cryptocurrency market has risen about 10%, or more than 300 billion in the hours since Trump's announcement, according to CoinGecko, a cryptocurrency data and analysis company. In orange, this move signals a shift towards active participation in the crypto economy, by the U.S. government. The head of Federico Borek, head of U.S. business at 21 shares, a digital assets investment management firm. Quote, it has the potential to accelerate institutional adoption, provide greater regulatory clarity, and strengthen the U.S. leadership in digital asset innovation. James Butterfield, head of research at asset managers at CoinShare, said he was surprised to see digital assets other than Bitcoin included in the reserve. And again, that includes us, Solana. Look, I'd never heard of Solana until I think it's 12 weeks ago today. There's a lot of new people out there today, guys. Think about it. That's the reason why this is big news. That's the reason why we want to see what Reuters is telling us. I bet there's a lot of people out there that are hearing about Solana for the first time. It says, quote, unlike Bitcoin, these assets are more akin to tech investments. The announcement suggests a more patriotic stance towards the broader crypto technology space, with little regard for the fundamental quality of these assets. And final things I highlighted here. Under Joe Biden, regulators crack down on the industry in a bid to protect Americans from fraud and money laundering. But in red, in recent weeks, crypto prices are down sharply, with some of the biggest digital currencies erasing nearly all of their gains made after Trump's election win, triggered a wave of excitement across the industry. Analysts said the market needs a reason to move higher in green, such as signs that the U.S. Federal Reserve plans to cut interest rates. Don't worry, guys, that will happen, okay? Trust me. Or a clear pro-crypto regulatory framework from the Trump administration. I would say check on both of those. Reuters has reported that Jeff Kendrick, an analyst with Standard Chartered, is targeting a Bitcoin to hit 500,000. That's 5x from where it is right now, against a record high of 109,000 before Trump leaves office. Regulatory filings in the United States show that while hedge funds remain the dominant crypto buyers, banks and sovereign wealth funds are buying too. So, guys, this announcement over the weekend from the Trump administration is nothing but positive for crypto, but also for unicorn fart dust as well, right? It's a situation where, you know, the big guys move, right? But there's this distinct relationship also, and just in terms of money flow coming into the Solana ecosystem that will have a big positive impact on unicorn fart dust. And we need to remember something. I'm going to pat you, right? Horns up. Excuse me. Very important for us to remember. We're going to pat ourselves on our hindquarters, right? We just went through a very challenging time where the amount of money in Solana went down and the number of active wallets in Solana went down. That's okay. Everything goes through these up and down cycles. We held our own, both from a price perspective and from a number of holders perspective during this difficult time. Do you know what that means? That means that if things just went back to where they were 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, we should rocket higher. If things get even better, right, even better than they were, it could be an unbelievable situation for us as unicorn fart dust holders, okay? Here's something I get excited about. This was posted yesterday. This is what it's really all about, okay? From Trench Fox. Just showed one of the shop old timers how to buy crypto and get some beans. $179 worth of UFD and the 40,500 holders. Look at this guy. That right there, huh? Look at that smile on his face. That right there is a new duster, a new diamond hoof duster. I tell you this day by day. Look at that smile. Now you're going to look at my smile. And I'll tell you why I'm smiling. Okay, because each day that goes by, and I say this, I say that everybody I talk to, every day that goes by, dusters, we get more and more and more and more diamond hoof dusters joining us. More buttercups, like that good-looking man that we just looked at. that are joining us. That guy, look, I don't know him, but I can say with a high level of confidence, he's not some guy who's like going to trade his beans immediately or anything like that. We are getting every single day more and more diamond hoof dusters. There's not this jug that is getting filled with beans cannot get any bigger, period. I won't go down that path, but you know how passionately I feel about that being one of the biggest benefits, one of the biggest advantages that we have over a lot of other cryptos, but over anything else, right? Including this, the paper dollar. Okay. The paper dollar jug can get infinitely big. Okay. Our jug cannot get infinitely big. That is such a critical thing. And that guy right there, right? That man with that big smile on his face is the biggest. The community is the catalyst with Unicorn Fart Dust. It's unbelievable what you guys are doing. And now every day the community grows and grows and grows. This nucleus that we formed over the last 12 weeks, right? It becomes like it takes on a life of its own. You guys, I mean, I'm going to say, I can't even remember everything. The website, the Discord, Telegraph, I don't know, whatever it's called. The DJ, the Beanie Buddy contest, all the artwork, all the songs. I mean, it's guys, you are taking on a life of your own. Okay. And the good, because we attract good, attracts good, the good rises to the top. Right. And look, I've had plenty. I'll quickly tell you this. Please go for it. If you have an idea that you think will benefit our community, okay, don't fool yourself. You have good ideas. You have good abilities. Will every one of them be a knock it out of the ballpark? No. Look, I've had plenty of ideas, plenty of things. I could give you many examples. Right. The only failure is in not trying. So keep up the great work. I won't go down that hand. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to run through some more very, very exciting things that are going on with us right now. Okay, this was great. Again, from Gastronoma, Dusters know they found a gem. If Bitcoin is digital gold, UFD is digital diamonds. And I like to refer to us digital diamonds. I hadn't thought about that. And I love that beautiful artwork. That really caught my eye, right? I like to refer to us as baby Bitcoin. You know, I mean, I think there's a lot of similarities. Don't forget, the Coinbase CEO just last week said that Bitcoin was basically a meme coin. He also said the US dollar is basically a meme coin. Let's take a look at Binance. Okay. And you guys need to get me up to speed on this. But from what I understand, and I tried to dig into it before I came live here. Hold on. Okay. Am I sharing the right tab? Hold on. Yes, I am. Okay. I tried to look at this before I went live, but we were added to the Binance Alpha list. That happened, I think, on Christmas Eve, and we are still on there. I saw this post last night, and it caught my eye. It said UFD is getting a spotlight on the Binance Alpha Spotlight, and there we are, right at the very top. Okay, so you know, we haven't talked about this in a long time. That from my understanding, the Binance Alpha designation means you're kind of like the AAA in baseball, right? You're ready to go to the major leagues, and it's the kind of the last stop. You know, we'll see what happens. I still say the community strength will absolutely get us onto all the listings eventually. All right, let's move over here. What is happening here? What is this? Hold on. That's our award. Yeah, don't forget. There's Crypt Wizard. I don't think that's the post I meant to show, but Crypt Wizard. Don't forget, guys. We did win the 2024 meme coin of the year. Okay, from Solana Post. Again, here we are at the top. This came from our friends at Solana Post. Unicorn Fart Dust emerges as the top gainer among the top 15 made in the USA tokens on Solana. So there we are, the top of the list, right? And this is, again, from the Solana Post, number one. right? And these are the made in the USA Solana tokens. On a day when the President Trump establishes a cryptocurrency strategic reserve that includes Solana, I don't know, does it feel like to you that our horns are aligning and the stars are aligning for us as well? All right, it's time. Hold on here. Okay, let's get back here. All right, guys. You know, every day now we're doing something very, very special. We're recognizing one duster as the duster of the day. But I want to reiterate a couple things to you, very important. Number one, we are all working hard as a community, as a team, to create this, what is becoming an incredible, incredible story. What you're doing does matter. The other thing I want to say is that if you want to be Duster of the Day, there's nothing wrong with raising your hand and saying, I want to be Duster of the Day, because part of that is your ability to relay a message that I read to the whole community. So please, if you want to be Duster of the Day, reach out to me. But today we have a special Duster of the Day. Make sure I've got the right screen pulled up here, which I don't. And there we are. Hold on, guys. Today's Duster of the Day is just a guy. I noticed him as putting out some very, very positive posts, doing a lot of great things for our community. So I reached out to him and said, I made you Duster of the Day. He's a very nice person, very humble. I love this one, always catches my eye. He said, this is another bowl post for UFD. But he is working endlessly to help spread the dust. There we go. You got to love, you got to love our memes, right? And he wrote something special for us that I'm going to read to you right now, and wrote me a nice personal note as well. That's what I'm going to come back. Excuse me. I want to come back to just a guy, but I think I need to say this to you first. We have the nicest people. I said that earlier, like what makes us, our community, really special. It is good attracts good. And it is fairness and honesty and integrity, prosperity, transparency, all that great stuff. But I can tell you, guys, that the people in this community are nice. The nice people stay. The good people stay. And that includes you. I had a guy here yesterday, Vincent, I'll say quickly, from Holland, who was coming through St. Louis to visit. He came down, we met. He met my wife, Susie. He met my parents. We were having dinner last night. My mom and dad were over and we were talking, and everybody was like, what a nice, good, like, you just know that this is a very high quality, very nice person. And when I say that about him, I'm confident, okay, Duster, Diamond Hood Duster, I'm confident that I'm saying it about you as well. Like, this community is attracting good people. And I think it's also drawing out even more good in a lot of us as well. So thank you. I mean that. Thank you. Thank you for all the nice messages. Now let's get back. I somehow made that about me. And today is just a guy's day to be Duster of the Day. So I'm going to read this to you. Give me a second. I've been having voice issues lately. From Just a Guy. Hi, everyone. If you saw me on X a little over 2 months ago when I got my horn, my display name wasn't Just a Guy. Apologies to Ron for having him to try to read this aloud, but it was F-E, okay, okay, like my username. There are a couple of Dutch words. Oh my gosh, for briefly or just to look. I originally thought of it as short for I'm just looking, because I didn't understand social media platforms like X or why anyone would bother to post on them. That's interesting if he's Dutch, because I had a Dutch man here yesterday and my great grandpa was Dutch, but who cares about that? Now I found some things worth talking about. UFD and the power of community. Most would call me successful, but I work from home and spend most of my time isolated. I'm from the US, and the grand irony is that Dutch is one of a half dozen foreign languages that I've studied, but I spend so little time actually talking to or connecting with people. When you speak about the loneliness epidemic, I hear those words loud and clear. I've spent more time talking to dusters this week than anyone in my daily life. And I'd like to thank them all for their humor, compassion, and grit. I'm just a guy on the internet, but I hope some of my ramblings provide similar hope, comfort, a quick laugh, or a sense of belonging to others. Horns up, dusters! Okay. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. I did it. Come on. Go back in there, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold on, guys. I'm having technical problems. Okay, I think I fixed it. Whew. It's hard to explain what happens there sometimes, but trust me, it's not good. But we're back. No technical problems. So just a guy brought up something so important, right? Okay, and something that's a value. I want to talk to you, dusters, and I thank just a guy. You're the duster of the day. Boom. There's your golden horn. But more importantly, what you said really struck a chord with me, and I think could strike a chord with many of us dusters out there. I've talked about this. I read this several times. There's an epidemic of isolation, not just in the United States, but all over the world. We're in these modern times where we don't have to like interact with people as much as we used to. So people are lonely. And one of the big value propositions that we offer, and everybody knows what it feels like to be lonely. Everybody knows, look, we're humans. You know, we cry, we laugh. We know what it feels like to be lonely. We know what it feels like to have joy, all that great stuff. But guys, one of the big things, okay, yeah, the price of the token matters. Yes, I follow it. But I know more important, okay, that will eventually by a million miles drive the price of the token is the value that we create as a community. And that's what we're addressing, right? We're giving all of us. I've been lonely, I'm down here in my basement, but I'm not lonely right now because we're connecting. And that's one of the big value propositions that we offer. Like, we're a club, we're a community, we're a family. We're connected. We're all interconnected within UFD, within a web. It's like we're all interconnected and giving each other this opportunity to interact and to be part of something. And I really appreciate just a guy addressing that, because just because your people are real smart, real successful, real whatever, all walks of life, doesn't mean we need this connection and we need this common cause. That's the icing on top for us dusters, is not only are we connected, but what we're doing is good. That's our foundation. So thank you, just a guy. You are the duster of the day. Boom. Okay. And it's great to have you, and it's great to have everyone that's here as well. I want to point out one more quick thing, guys. We're gonna talk about this because we have a massive opportunity with Unicorn Fart Dust. A massive opportunity. Yes, to make the token price go up, no doubt about it. But more importantly, again, what will drive that token price is community growth. We are unbelievable what you are doing, what we are doing on crypto Twitter, crypto X, CT, whatever you want to call it, right? We talked about this. It's our town square, our town hall, but we've got so many other opportunities. Briefly today, I just want to bring you out to our Reddit page, Reddit, Reddit. I've actually been on Reddit for a few years, on and off. I kind of got into it with the Wall Street Silver, Wall Street Bets during the GameStop thing. But here is our Reddit page. If you are on Reddit, please follow us on Reddit. If you are a Reddit guru, please help us spread dust on Reddit, because Reddit is a very robust and growing platform. And, everybody has different talents. We've talked about that. Maybe you're good at making music. Maybe you're good at making memes, like our friend Royal, or, a lot of you guys, artists, all you guys, Brian, and I always hesitate to name names because there's unbelievable work. But if you're good at Reddit, go for it. And then there's that whole list of other social channels, because guys, that's our low-hanging fruit. That's our ability to get more buttercups, right, into the fold. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot too. We got a new saying, a new word. Okay, a new word, right? We know we're diamond hooved, but I was thinking this morning about like I don't talk about us being diamond hooved enough. Then I thought we're not being diamond hooved, we are being diamond hooved. BEAN, not BEING, because we are being diamond hooved, but we are BEAN. We are being, right? Being diamond hooved. Okay, I'll add that to the glossary here. Hold on one second. Those are the sacred documents that are guarded by our friend Billy. Do you guys know why we call him Billy? Any ideas why we call him Billy? Wonder if you can figure that one out. Huh? Buttercup. I can say that to the buttercups because the buttercups may not know why we call him Billy. They may not know what a buttercup is. That's why they can go to the Unicorn Fart Dust website where they have the glossary, right? There's our glossary written in unicorn blood for everyone to see, okay? Well, I haven't gone through these in a while. Hold on, there's more in here. Remember the white paper? I think it's published on the website as well, right? My promises, I think this was on Christmas Day. All of our promises to you. And again, right? Signed. Yeah, signed on Christmas Day in unicorn blood. Okay. Where was I? There was something important. Oh, we need to write on here. Bean, BEAN, diamond hook. All right. We got our stampedes, our beat. We talked about the Beanopoly earlier, our destiny. We don't have a destiny, okay, dusters. We have destiny, like unicorn fart dust, destiny. And I have apologized already to you that when I named it unicorn fart dust, instead of starting it with the letter U, I wish I could go back and start it with YOU, unicorn fart dust. Okay, enough of that. Oh, Emma and Crypt Wizard and a lot of people have done a lot of work on the Beanie Buddies giveaway. Please, guys, say thank you to them. But Emma also put out this. There's our Reddit page. Reddit. This was a great post from Emma. She's always keeping us updated on our social dominance, but this one's a little bit different, and I'm going to share it with you one second. I'm going to have a quick sip of coffee. Oops, I meant to turn the microphone off. I'm sorry if you heard me drink coffee. Okay, Emma says, now seems like a good time to point out that even with today's price movement, based on UFD's limited history, we have a good ways to continue upward until the Unicorn Fart Dust price reaches parity with the Unicorn Fart Dust social dominance. What she's saying there, guys, is that if you look at how we dominate on the social metrics, we are undervalued. I mean, by multiples compared to some of these other meme coins. And you got to remember, like she said as well, we've only been at this for, is it 12 weeks? I don't know. Maybe Susie can look at the calendar and get it on the walkie-talkie and let me know that it's been 12 weeks. I think it's either 11 or 12 weeks today. And as I pointed out before, this graph clearly demonstrates that community does, in fact, lead price. I'm going to show you the... I would go by the month. So by the month? 3 months yet. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Susie. Or we could go... March 17th would be 3 months, right? March 16th would be 3 months, but... Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I can look at the calendar here if that's too much to ask. Hold on one second. I can count it real quick. Hold on, guys. So December 16th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it looks like 12 weeks. Anyway, we are so early in this journey. That's the key thing. On top of the fact that we are still becoming more and more dominant, so we got a lot of room to run on many different levels. But here's the chart. Okay, let me pull this up. Excuse me. So our price is in green, and as you can see, our social dominance level is in orange. Look how, right, when the social dominance goes up, price goes up. Am I sharing the right screen? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Yes, I am. Okay. Sorry about that. And now our social dominance is again going up. And we know lately the price has been performing quite well for Unicorn Fart Dust. Let's go back here and let's look at the funnies. Hold on a minute here. Let's have some fun. What do you say, Dusters? Well, we got 2,000. 2,000. Yeah, right. Right, 2,000. And it wouldn't be 2,000 without you. So thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of the basement. I do need to say thank you to our sponsors, MoonPay, the on-ramp from fiat into crypto. You know, it's part of my story. It is my story. It was how I started Unicorn Fart Dust. I wouldn't be here without MoonPay. So please continue to support our friends at MoonPay. They make my ability to come down here, their sponsorship makes my ability to come down here and do this every day possible. And of course, our friends at Ledger, we talked about them earlier, right? The company in the hardware wallet sector, that's where my beans are stored. And I know that the UFD community is very grateful to Ledger. They've got great products. And I love the little Ledger Flex device, and I love the Ledger Live app. Now, let's go have some fun, guys. And here we go. Hold on here. This is from our friend Moontooth. UFD, me, never worried. Basement Ron, True Dusters have always been true believers. Roll away the UFD. Come to the best community. Come to the best. Uh-oh. Hold on here. A minute. Is this Grateful Dead? There he is. He's getting ready. Here we go. I think that's the song "Roll Away" by the Grateful Dead. I love it. Love it. That's what we do, Dusters. Roll Away, yeah. I like the Grateful Dead. I always have. All right, let's go to the next one here. See what we got. This one came from Scootsy Bootsies. Scootsy Boots. Hold on. See if I can get this to go full screen. And now. Oh, hold on. Oh, look at this. Look at the those are unicorns farting, and then it says the cloud says join the herd. So all right, guys. Hey, thank you. Okay. Thanks for being here. This is such an incredible situation that we have, right? Such a unique situation, right? And we are early. I believe, right? We are early. I mean, just remember, but think of the pictures we saw earlier, the new dusters, every single day, right? This cannot be made any bigger. We can't make more beans. There's only so many beans out there. We are headed, I believe, right? Don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say, but I do believe that we're heading to a situation where we'll have a beanopoly. I mean, how could it not be that every single day, right, we're getting new dusters that are joining us who are diamond hooved? And remember, we want to bean diamond hood. We love bean diamond hooved, not bean diamond hooved, but bean diamond hooved as well. It's such a special circumstance that can never be repeated. So 12 weeks ago, right, I sat down here and I almost didn't do it. Some of you may not know this, but Susie had sent me this article. I was crypto curious. I'd become much more open to crypto, especially after Donald Trump was elected. And I saw that I could start a coin on pump.fun. And, you know, I sat right there and I was like $100, and I'd never heard of Solana. I mean, look, this is an example of the opportunity that we have with the buttercups out there. And I get and continue to get hundreds and hundreds of messages from people saying that this is their first crypto they've ever bought. But look, it's been a month since I said this, right? The first thing they told me, I was watching YouTube videos about how to start a meme coin on Pump Fun, and they said I had to have a wallet. So I went upstairs and got my leather wallet. I'd never really heard of Solana 12 weeks ago. So think about all the people out there. And I think, what is it, 1 in 7 or 15% of people own crypto in the United States? We've got a great big opportunity. That's why I say, guys, try to go onto Facebook. We've got a Facebook page. Go onto Reddit, go onto Instagram, go onto all these, whatever you're good at, and try a little bit to spread the word. Each little bit that we do every day, right, brings more people in. And I think what's really special, I don't know how you feel about this, though, about what we're doing, is that when you're spreading the word about unicorn fart dust, and somebody brought this up to me in a Spaces over the weekend. It's like, it's not just like, oh, we're trying to get more people so the price goes up. No, what we're doing is spreading good, right? We are spreading like good feelings, a good community, an accepting community, people that look out for each other. Relationships are being made. You know, we're helping to address what really is this epidemic of loneliness that's in the world, and say, hey, come on in. You know, we don't have any, like, our biggest rule is just be nice. And the people that come and stay here don't have any problem with that rule, because what I found is that they're nice people to begin with. And we're giving people kind of a vessel, a community in which we can do that with each other. I mean, how cool is what we are doing right now? And then on top of that, it's so much fun. And what you guys are doing with your talents each and every day. We've got 2,000 dusters together right now. From the bottom of my heart, I want you to realize how special that is. What a special situation is that we have right now, you know. And right, we do have this opportunity for great prosperity. Think of all the good we can do down the road, right? As this community prospers, not only in its numbers, but potentially financially as well. I want you to have a great day. Remember, please be good to yourself first. You know, it's hard to be good to other people if we aren't good to ourselves. It's okay. Treat yourself well. Go out there and do 1 or 2 nice things today, okay? And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And let's go, UFD!